Okay, hopefully everything's working. Just want to make sure. Yep, there we go. Alright, welcome back everyone. Gonna do a little update on my town. Don't know how long I'll stream today. Probably just an hour, maybe longer. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I relocated my house, so it's now down here. Guess I'll go up here first because this is the most I've done a lot of work on. I moved everyone's homes out from up here, I believe. I think this one I moved on like Wednesday, yeah, so there's no more homes up in this upper area anymore. I already started putting down the fence, but I gotta move some of these trees elsewhere. I kind of moved all the flowers away from up there. I'm thinking keeping these purple pansies up here. Don't know if I want to just do only purple pansies or maybe, I think there's also, these are purple, right? Yeah. I think there's also blue ones. Maybe I'd do purple and blue. For my graveyard up here. Still need to get rid of this ramp and then kind of make it horizontal with how this road is now. So I was thinking instead of like bring the river out more like I did right here, I may just have this road just go up here and then also go down again and connect to where my house is right here. So I may bring this out a little more, but then kind of make the river come back out here and kind of make like a mini lake in the center of town. Nope. Don't turn my music off, that's still playing. There we go. So yeah, that was the main thing I did down there. Up here, campsite, I haven't changed much yet. I kind of just like got rid of the bunch of stuff that was around in here. So I have all my trees here. I think the one I planted here, I didn't check on and it wasn't growing because it was surrounded by trees, so I moved that to here this morning. Probably gonna ignore all the low gold spots from now on because I just don't have room for moving those everywhere. Farm, I had this house moved here, but now I'm not liking it there, so that's for sure gonna be one that I move in the top right corner where all those money trees are. As for rest, this is what I've been, it's like one that I put a lot of the effort in during the week for. So everything down here stays the same, but this ramp used to be over here going up to this road. I moved that ramp over here. There was a second ramp back here. I got rid of that. And I think I have this bridge being demolished today so I can move the river up one. So I kind of have just these markers here just so I know I'm moving everything up one. And same with how there's like river bends right here. All of this is probably going to be adjusted to one up. May have to do some modification to how it looks right now, so just so can't jump across that canyon. Nope. Oh, well, I was able to jump over here, but I can't jump back. That's interesting. Is it just jumping over there? Yeah, I could jump over there, but I can't jump back. Huh. But yeah, mostly gonna change how this river bends. Don't like. Well, I do like how it bends naturally, I just don't like how squishy it will be, so I may have to change its overall shape. Especially how like kind of skinny's here a little too much, so I may bring it more out that way. Just so this one becomes more like a 2 or 3 person to walk through. But yeah, I got the Sasha's right here, because it looks like their house. Yeah, Sasha's right here. And Rosie's over here. I kind of just kept all the Jacob's ladders I had up here. Right now I'm kind of using them as like sectionals to divide where their houses are. I think this is enough spacing on this side because the house is kind of like offset. So this one's more further in. But I think it only has like these 2 spots. Things close off. Wow, this one's too short. And this one may be too short, so I may instead making this 2, maybe just 1 here, and kind of have a fence right here as well. I don't know, maybe I'll just leave them open like these guys. And I kind of have the pad adjusted a little bit, since this is all moving one up. We kind of gotta have a house up there where the pad's right on the river. So I think that's gonna turn out well. I gotta get rid of this since I got rid of the other one. I did a little thing over here, so these were just normal trees. I took the fruit trees that are all lined up here since they wouldn't line up since this cliff came out a little bit more. I just swapped them, the trees over here, so now the fruit trees are still in the town area. Yeah, nothing touched down here. Oh yeah. The little like open space I had down here where I had all those gyroids, I built this and just cleaned them all up. I may do something else with this area now since I'm not using it just as a quick storage place. This of course hasn't been changed at all, just further in fall, so now the trees are darker, more orange and browns. Let's see. Did I touch? I don't know if I touched anything over here. Oh no, any bushes I had too much of while I was moving everything. I just dropped them here so they weren't constantly taking up space in my inventory. And then yeah, just built a bunch of fences. I think I collected all the stone fencing up there, up area that wasn't part of the park area before I rearrange everything. So yeah, I think my main focus is maybe moving all these trees. I may just make them kind of like uniform down at this bottom part first. Gee, where should I move trees? I know for sure I want to move these two trees out of here so I can start planning everything. Let me take a look. And then I don't know if I'm going to keep these bushes as well. I may just change how this whole entrance is. I do kind of like how in the park area the road could just kind of end, so I may even just like make this end like right here, and then maybe just move those trees over here for now. May have to do something with these bushes though. I mean, I do have a couple holly bushes over here. I do have those bushes right there. Now, let me start with moving those trees, but I gotta go all the way back to where my house is then. Because I think the next cabinet I have is at the farm. That's about the way. Where is my fruit? It's under this tab, isn't it? Yep, there's all my fruit. Just grab coconuts. Let's go eat both those coconuts right now. Also, sorry if I sound groggy. I just played probably 6-7 hours with friends, and then I was just like, man, I'm feeling pretty eepy. So I took a little quick nap, and then our alarm was supposed to wake me up at 5, but it didn't. And then when I woke up, it was actually like 5:35. I was like, oh. So I just like went to the bathroom on my shovel book, and pretty much got ready as fast as I could. And I was like, alright, I can get this all going. That's also partially why I plan on a shorter stream, because that nap seemed like it didn't help me out too much. I still feel pretty tired. Gee, do I want that to just all the way to the edge and just close this part off, maybe? If I take this off, okay, it does that. So I was also thinking maybe, like, let's do this. If I take this away. If I build one up here, what does that look like? Well, like that really. Darn. I was kind of thinking, because I wanted to mimic how I did over here. This area. And I was thinking maybe just on that back end, just fill this in with like, put a tree right here and a bunch of weeds. Now I'm thinking about it. Do I want to keep that little area open and put a ladder? Actually, can you put ladders on the backside? I think you can. I'm not sure now. I was thinking putting a ladder there just so you have like a back escape over there. There's another quick way to go up and down. Actually, I may do that over here with this little spot, and then like if I move this, I'm able to add a ladder here, which I think you can. I don't think it only has to be facing the camera for ladders. I know your personal one you can go down. And I may just do something with that little spot you get right there. Yeah, I'll leave that open just so I'll think about it. How big did I make that side of it? Let's see. Flip this corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 fence, so 3 inside, huh? So got the corner. Let me just put down. Yeah, 3 so far. And that's 4. Then that's 5. It also gives me ability to put something in this little corner too. That's where graveyard ends, right? Yeah. So I was also thinking maybe even with like just this spot right here, bring out like the entrance of the graveyard just a little bit more. And then make this like a grand entrance, and then this will still stay here as like a side entrance. But then kind of like, so I can get rid of like this path right here, but keep this little side one, and just make this area all forest basically. But for now, let's just build the outline. Yeah, so that's the entrance right there. Okay, and I don't know if I still want this kind of like divided up like I have it here. Maybe just make that just all open. Because I know for sure I can move this little spot right here over there. Oh. Hey, thanks for a follow, my Venus Nochi. So yeah, I'm thinking, let's go construction. How you do it? And let's go just make a 3 plot right here real quick. Oh. Villagers. So right now, let me just open my map. Currently I got Rosie, Felicity, Bo. I think he was one of my very early starters. Daisy, Lucky, I think I got from a friend. Sasha was probably like one of my favorites. I used the amiibo cards to get that. Sky, Maple, she was probably one of my early ones. Caesar, I know I'm trying to get rid of because I think that's just a one that I got from one of my friends. And Dottie. So those are all my current villagers. I would say probably Rosie and Sasha's my favorite. They're the ones I used to have living right next to me at the beginning before I moved all this stuff. Because up here was, I made like a little personal neighborhood. I had my main house here and these two. He may give you Caesar salad. I know one thing about him is like I kind of was okay with keeping him in my town because way back then in like the not New Leaf, Wild World days, they released a Animal Crossing movie, and he's one of the characters in the movie. So it's like, okay, well, it's one of the characters. I'll keep him. But now I'm just like, I want someone else. See, I think I put the incest burner on that. Yeah. And then stone tablet. Oh. I'm staying too close. There's the pond, okay. And before I forget, let me go get rid of those. Oh, you know what? I just realized I curved the sides like that. Should be fall right now, because I think I chose normal or northern hemisphere, so I should have normal seasons right now. Oh man, that's probably gonna bug me. Let me... So I noticed I just did curves on those. Let me take these down. Put road behind it so I can curve those spots really quick. Which fall is a pretty okay season. I like it because half my town was kind of spooky themed because I kind of kept it Halloween themed one day, and then after I could just switch to grass to get rid of it a lot quicker. and then I just never decided to change it because I'm like, that's gonna take way too long to switch everything out. Yeah, it's KK Slider. I think every Saturday is KK Slider. So he should, yeah, he's definitely there. I remember seeing him earlier today when I was doing some work on my town. I put down this fence over here. Now you could just put all that back down where it was. Let's do a tablet first. Yeah, because my main plan with this upper area now is I'm making this whole top spot from here to here all just a graveyard. And then everything below it right here, I'm thinking of just making like all woods with these pine trees. Oh, where is he right now? I'm actually not sure. He's probably in front of his house. I don't think he'd be there though, because a lot of times I know they wander about. Kind of have him right here at next to his farm, because I was, oh, and he's just chilling at home. Looks like, yeah, it's his house. Yeah, it looks like he's just chilling at home. So there's actually a couple ways. If you want to shake all your trees without being stunned by wasps, then the best way is just open up your town for like multiplayer, and then wasps can't sting you when multiplayer's on. But if you're trying to catch them, let me see. Try to remember my old strategy. So usually I'll have like make sure you have your quick wheel, have your net out, and then if you don't change anything on your quick wheel and just hit left on D-pad, you'll always pull out the last item you have. Usually my strategy is you, like, for example, let's just try it with this tree. You shake it, if wasp nest fall out, I'll immediately just run away whichever direction I'm at. So if I'm on this side, I'll run left, and then quick pull out, and then just immediately just let your net go, and usually you'll catch them 9 out of 10. So if I go like this and then you do a quick turnaround like that, you should catch them. I don't think they're a chance. I think every day it's like somewhere between like 3 or 5 spawn in your trees. So if you shake all your trees, you'll probably get like 3 to 5 wasp nests a day. I know that may be affected by how many trees you do, but I think there's a maximum of how many can come from a tree. So if you ever hit whatever maximum it sets for the day, then that's the max wasp you can find. There's the pot. Also, that reminds me, I need to go make a shovel. Actually, I'll just buy a shovel. They're not expensive. They do say when they sting you, they'll all say like, "Oh no, you've been stunned" or stuff like that, and be all worried about you. And I think sometimes they'll even give you a free medicine, but a lot of them will tell you go to a store and use medicine. I think if it's nighttime and the store's already closed for a day, they'll, oh, it's going off the shadow, not where it's actually at. Yeah, if it's like nighttime and the store's already closed or really early in the morning, I think sometimes they'll just give you a medicine just so you could fix yourself up. Have I learned this yet? Huh, I have not. I think when you just talk to him, he's just like, hey. And then he's just gonna ask you if you want him seen or not, and then you can just say yes or no. That's all he really does. I'm NASCAR. Let's see, where's my shovel at? Yeah, I want the colorful one, because that'll last longer. I'll just keep using it until it breaks. I know you could just do like the repair thing where you kind of keep track of like how many uses you did of it. You could repair right before it's supposed to break and just get think that's like even a more cost-effective way to keep your shovel going forever. But it's just too much work to keep track, especially if you don't use your shovel too often and it breaks after like a week of use when you're just digging up fossils and stuff all the time. Let me get rid of this. Oh wait, what am I doing? I get rid of this pathway right here. Okay, so that half is okay. I'm thinking about also just keeping weeds in this spot. I just like the way they look, especially during fall when they have like kind of like the grassy things coming off of them. No, I just made him have kind of like an outdoorsy look. I just noticed it gets rid of your band-aids when you're wearing the hard hat. Because like my little story with my little character on this island was that like he came here and because it was just all barren, he got attacked by like a bear or something for his first day, and now he has scars because everyone seems to do like eyebrows for their characters. So I'm like, I'm going to make mine a little different, so I gave him scars instead. Oh yeah, I moved those trees already. Well, you know, I'm probably gonna just dump them over here. Just for now. So I was also thinking of bringing the entrance out for the graveyard to like here too. Also, I gotta figure out where I want to move my pipe. Actually, I should just move that next to my house just so I have that for easy transportation. Yeah, let's just move it right here for now until I decide if I need one up there, because I think the only other spot up there, which is still pretty close, is like the Reds place. So it should take me either to, yeah, Reds, and two our spots should be either in town by all the shops or by the coast with all the villagers. Kind of wish it wasn't like a 50-50 chance. I wish they gave you like both a green pipe and a red pipe so you could just set up like for sure a two-way. Wow, I'm just not getting to town, am I? Let's try it one more time. Okay, yep, not getting to town. But yeah, I have one in town. Pretty much like, I think on the road below this one. Right in front of the shop. Yeah, right there. Just to make it easier to get around town. I just don't like how it's only 50-50 chance. I used to just have it set up from the shop at my house. But now I kind of like the little gamble effect of deciding, where am I going first in the day? I usually decides what task I do when I was doing my dailies every day. So if I got reds and then red was there, I'm like, okay, perfect. If not, I'd be like, alright, I'm up in the woods. I should go around, hit all my trees, collect mushrooms, hit all my rocks and stuff like that. Which reminds me, I need to get rid of that rock. Or, actually, I didn't think of that. Maybe I'll keep, if I want a rock here then, and make it like this dirt patch that kind of looks like the frog. I have those as eyes because the log's already like the eyebrows for him. That may just inspire something inside me. But what to do here? Because I don't know if I want to keep it divided like this. I may do away with it being divided and just, yeah, open to both sides. Now I have all this real estate. I catch you. Does one path or is two path? I may just do like a big two path right here and up here. So let's do that real quick. See how that looks. Just do away with this thing. Let me put you back down. Let's lift that up so I can curve that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can do 2-path all the way across. Didn't mean to delete that. Yeah, the one thing I did miss from Animal Crossing is just how easy it is to miss aim and then just locks onto the tile you're not focusing on. Just wonder if that's too close to the fence up here. I know what I may do is something can get rid of these 2 paths. I may just have this go up and then around and down like that. Let's see, because how am I gonna do this path? I kind of like it there. I may adjust the entrance over one then to match up with this path here. First, just do away with all this here. Just pick up that. I'm just gonna switch to grass. No, that's why I hate when I switch to grass and then I overshoot like that. Kind of wish like you could kind of do this mode with friends on your own island. I know they're adding that dream island kind of thing you could do with friends, but doing big renovation projects with your friends would be a whole lot easier if 4 of us could just be here doing this kind of stuff. But I guess you can make cooler stuff with Dream Islands because you're not limited. Well, you're not limited on resources, and also not limited to your current villagers, since you could just swap out with whoever you want to be on that island. I'm also trying to keep in mind that since they're expanding multiplayer to 12 players, we'll switch to 3.0 update. But I wanted to keep that one right, yeah. That should make sure there's enough space for people to move around. I think 2 should be good enough, so you can at least have everyone moving one way and the other way. Yeah, 2 should just be fine enough. I don't think we ever need to worry about having it bigger than that. Let me go grab different path again. So for now, I'm just gonna do this. That, round out. That, round out. Let's pull this to be a center here now. Get rid of this one. Put fence down in a second. Just pick up these weeds. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Nope. Let's even that out. Oh no. And then let me add the ironstone fence there. There. And that should line up to here. So let me grab another coconut. Do another quick. No. Third path up here. I'll move that tree in a second. There we go. Alright. I like how that's turning out already. Yeah, it looks a lot better. So yeah, I may even do that. I don't want to do it right now. Actually, let's go back. I may do something like this. Set that back, but let's take this one away. Keep that too, but then do this. And I think I could probably do something like, just make sure nothing's behind this tree. Okay. Probably do like a grave here and grave there. It's like 4 spots, so maybe I'll do like one normal grave and one like different kind of grave, kind of like how this one's all set up. Go place spots down for one of those. So let's do like one right here. And then do something weird on the side of it. Because all graves. Actually, are those 2 or 3 high? That looks like just a 2 space, right? Yeah, it's just a 2 space. I don't even know what I should also do. So I had a little side tiny pad like that. Wonder if I should do another big open space, but this one won't have a well. Maybe I put a statue in the middle. So just copy what I have on that side too. And now I have a little path that goes down this way. We need other parts so I can round it out, huh? Yeah. Alright, so most of this is coming together. Let's do that for now. Okay, and quick option. No. ZL. Get my Z. That's the new stuff. What would statues be under? I guess just houseware. So it'd be furniture. Stone table, fountain, mossy garden rock. I know I could get some of these going to. Maybe even put a pond stone somewhere in there. Probably work. Gotta see what colors. It's too bad I can't check what colors you can make them in. What do I want for a statue though? Others statue you can craft, but I don't think I have that unlocked. Yeah, I don't have any statues unlocked, do I? Other than, unless you can unlock them, maybe it's just a furniture item. Isn't there a way to check the catalog? Yeah. Let's go off houseware. You know, maybe I can move the gazebo up there too. I can see how that looks for a second. Because you got the beautiful statue. Oh yeah, because it's like a art thing. I have to get from red either as a fake or even the real one, depending on how I feel. Could have sworn I saw some kind of statue before. I remember having it on my island. I just had like sitting somewhere and then I got rid of it. That's the fake one. Maybe I didn't have my island. Maybe I'm thinking of my friend's island. Way bells. You know what? Having that may be nice. If I put that, like how people do like those miniature cities on the backgrounds, I could probably put that on this little thing down there. Oh no, it resets me. I leave the menu. I think we're down to P's. Oh, too far. Just go up a little more. Where pagoda? Okay. I think maybe one of the happy home items, maybe. Fountain, no. This may be something I hunt for while I look up all the furniture on the wiki, just to see what I could get and use. You know what? Raccoon figure. I may want to get one of those to put in there. Probably put in the woods parts right before. So I gotta figure out how to get one of those too. Once I still have one, I may still have one. No, it's just a well. Huh. I may not have anything good to fit there. That was all the spooky furniture, right? I mean, I don't think I have the spooky carriage anywhere right now. So that could be a possibility. Also should look at archways, because I was thinking of a new archway for that area. Mound. Oh, that's a mirror. Nope, Tori could work. I already have that going on with like the bamboo park. I want to reuse too many things in different parts of town. Yeah, I may not have a good option now. Oh, warrior statue. Actually, if they're not for sale, it's either I can craft it or because maybe my friend crafted it and they just have the recipe for it. Because I can craft it or you can get it from buying from like Happy Home or something like that with points. Which I have not kept up on any of those. So I definitely probably won't have the points and I have to wait till it cycles in purchase. And I haven't used Nukazan or any of those kind of stuff in a long time, so I don't know what's the value of anything. I may just see if I have another friend that has it and just be like, hey, can you drop it off on my island? Thanks. Or send it to me by mail. Okay, but yeah, I think that's all settled. So I got at least that mostly planned out. Gotta consider if I want to do the entrance thing, because I may just do like fences up to like this point and then put archway where these two bushes are. Yeah, keep all this area just woodsy. Actually, let me check. Do I have that raccoon statue? Let's throw it in this woods area so I know to use it for something. Let's go through my house inventory really quick. I think I finally got rid of all my roaches. I think I killed the last one today, which is nice not having chased them around my house anymore. How does this sort? I go alphabetical, there you go. Raccoon statue, so R. I don't see raccoon statue here. Yeah, so I must got rid of it. Darn. Or maybe is that one the art? I don't think it was art. I actually don't remember now. Yeah, I actually don't have a lot of furniture I used to have. I may have gave it away or something like that. Is that like a castle arch? Huh. I have an old well. Let me grab that to see. Oh, I do have a beautiful statue at least. Huh? May just use the anchor statue since we are island. No, no. Stop visiting me. They always visit me every time I come home. I know I wanted that, but the normal version. Cherry blossoms. Anything else I like? I already have that somewhere on my island. Yeah, it's in Batman Park. Well, you know what? Pine tree bonsai. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I can fit that somewhere. Yeah, I can use the anchor as at least a stand-in for now. These are all like smaller items. Anything feel? You know what? Nah. I'm sure there is some holiday items I didn't buy. Because I probably want to do one of the graves as like a Day of the Dead kind of thing too. Just trying to like, instead of just having them all be the same kind of grave, I want them all to be kind of unique for each one. I don't think placing, yeah, because that's what it looks like when they're placed. I don't know, maybe, I need to go catch some bugs or something, see if they have one kind of like that one, the big nest. Ooh. Goodbye. Go away. Find the items from my island. Can you? I think you can place mushrooms back then, but just look normal. Just go through here real quick. Oh, gyroids are under other as well. That's a little annoying. Oh yeah, vines. Too bad I don't have another spot up there for vines. But I'll have to find craft. I'll probably may go this week since I did all the little small tasks of moving and getting rid of bridges on that. Just gotta rebuild that other bridge and then I'll guess I'll be hunting online for what furniture to add. Let's go drop you down here. What space do you take up? Oh, that's smaller than I thought it would be. That'll be bigger. Oh, your placeholder for now. Let's see what the pine tree looks like. Okay. Don't like that has grass. That kind of, especially with this season, doesn't really gel well. How's a brick wall look compared to that? Smaller. I may like that more. That takes up a lot of space. At least that would be smaller. I think that's why I didn't use it. It doesn't line up well. Well, that one lines up well, but big thing, I think that one only worked when I did a 3x3 and one way paths. Yeah, I didn't have the raccoon. Check. Is that craftable? Raccoon statue? Ah, so sorry off back there. Raccoon. Yeah, I reckon it's not craftable, darn. Sort by series again. Okay then. I think I'm mostly done with kind of want to get done today. I did plan on this to be a shorter stream today anyways. Because this upper part, I worked on this morning because what happened was, I think one of these ramps I went to destroy the day before. But I think what I did was I forgot to save and quit, and I just normally just ended out of the game. So I actually lost one day of progress towards getting this all done. So now this is being destroyed today. Yeah, so that happened maybe Thursday, and then Friday morning I came and saw that this ramp was still here. I was like, wait, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't save. But then I did that on Friday, so this is being destroyed today, I believe. And then I gotta make sure, so yeah, it's gonna take 2 more days because I gotta make here now a ramp. And I gotta rebuild this bridge. I'll probably do the bridge first, just so there isn't a hard way to get across it. Well, I guess I could just make a land bridge for the time being as well. Actually, maybe I don't want to get a land bridge because I think that will affect fishing in that spot for the time being, because it'll just consider everything here out to the top of the mountain just as a lake then instead of a river, right? I think that's how it works. So yeah, I'll probably do the bridge first. Everything else looks good. I need to figure out what I want to do with this spot. I may kind of do what I did on the other side and make it a park-like thing, kind of like how this one is. Unless, I don't think there's any other buildings I want around my island. I think they're all very good, and I feel like that spot's already crowded enough. I bombed less for all my shops and stuff. I may kind of do what I did outside of Roost, maybe just make this, maybe I could set up, build a little like fake cafe here, and then have bunch of seating and stuff, and then it's right next to the river, which makes it nice and peaceful. Because I set up this whole front part right here, kind of not knowing when we would get the Roost update, but then it finally dropped. I'm like, okay, perfect. All this effort up here wasn't for waste. So people go in the museum, walk around, get a coffee, then come out here and just relax. This, I don't know if I want to keep this or not. It's kind of just like Dead Space before, and then I made it like a small carnival when I got rid of the fair part I had on the right side island, but now I don't really have much use for it. I wonder if it's something I could do with this area and that spot. Just make more use of this space. But I'll probably focus on that next time. Once this major project's done, because major projects are redoing this whole upper section, redoing this floor part of it to be all woods, because I just want the camping wild part of my island to be bigger. I feel like I kept building too much into it, especially how this was kind of still part of the wild part, but then when the 2.0 update came, I'm like, oh, I need a spot for a farm. So I think I had a fair like in the middle here, lower, and the river was maybe higher a bit, and then I changed that, and then when the new update from 2.0 when that launched, so now this is just all farm, but that kind of ate into how much wilderness area you had here, especially since this was supposed to be a major part of it. There was a lake up here with a bunch of trees and rocks and bushes, but a money tree farm took over it, and I gotta get rid of all those money trees. So yeah, I think this is probably gonna be what I take care of next. So yeah, I'll probably be working on this more during the week, and then what progress I make by next Saturday, I'll do another quick little update streams like this. Maybe longer, I don't know. We'll see what I've planned, because I haven't put any thought into what will be my stream schedule next week. I'm thinking 3 days a week has been working out well. Maybe even cut it back to 2 days, but make them longer streams. So like, I'll be doing 2 streams a week, but they'll be 3 to 4 hours instead of just like 2 to 3 hours. Because I'm kind of trying to focus more on finishing up more games. I know this Animal Crossing stuff is just mostly stuff I'm doing on my off time, just during the week when I want to just play something for fun really quick and get something done. Because a lot of these tasks only take me really like, it's a lot of like moving, building, and all that stuff, but it really only takes like an hour or so for each little project I'm working on. You usually have to wait till inspiration comes, and I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do, and I just hyper fixate on it and get done in like less than an hour. So I'll probably have a better idea by end of next week how I want my island to look before a 3.0 update. Because I know I want to do something about the area front there too. Oh, but you know what? I think this is good part stuff. Be seeing you guys around next time, because I just turned 7. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream, and sorry it was a short one, but I gotta go. Alright, have a good one. Goodbye.